Um, yeah, I thought again we need to watch it back. But in terms of our plan going into the game, we weathered pressure that we were expecting from them in the first half and um, stayed organised and denied big chances. And it was tough to concede the penalty kick. I haven't watched it back again, so I won't speak too much on that. And then we go in at 1-0 and made a couple of adjustments, and then coming out in the second half, it's important that we get the next one, and we did. Got ourselves back into the game, and it's a tough goal to concede the second one. There's a lot of pieces that we need to kind of look at, but frustrating. Lads are disappointed, and it's tough.
We'll go to Stephen Goff.
Yeah, thanks for your time. Um, the results have been close in the last few games. You've been on the road, been some competitive matches. Um, this, is it a talent deficit? Is it just a concentration issue? Are you able to really pinpoint what's making the difference in some of these games?
Yeah, look, I think tonight, I probably, with the amount of miles in our players' legs, I'd say I waited too long to make some changes, and there's tired bodies and tired minds on the pitch, where we should have been more decisive and maybe making some changes, and maybe we're walking away with a point. So I'll take responsibility for that. But look, I just think it's football, and when you're struggling, things don't go our way. You can look at the goals in LA. Third phase, corner kick, bounces out, sits right up for Royce finish. There's a goal in Charlotte that bounces off the number nine's backside and falls for a first-time finish. You look at the winner today. That's we poke inside the box. There's a bit of a poke tackle, if you like, and it just sits up for a first-time finish. So yeah, things aren't going our way, I'd say, and it's you need a bit of luck, and when you are in a moment that we are in, and we just haven't had that moment yet.
Christian got the goal. It's been a while for him. I'm sure it was great to see him back in that into a scoring rhythm. He came off 62nd. Was that a planned time for him, given his injuries and fitness over the last few weeks?
Yeah, it's just a minute's restriction going into the match. He's fine, feels good. Probably wanted to stay on, but as we all know, how important he is for our club, and it's important that we manage him and his body. And my hat's off to our medical and performance staff for the job they've done in preparing him, getting him ready, and super goal. We need him on the pitch as much as possible, and that's coming.
Got it. Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you.
Next, we'll go to Ted Meyer.
Hey, Kevin. Wanted to just get some insight. You played Dotson out on the right, kind of Herrera sort of on the back line, though he did sort of drift out right. Just want to know, what was the kind of thought process behind that? Dotson seemed to play more forward, just not something typically we've seen, I guess, from the team this year.
Yeah, I mean, I think when you're coming into a place like this, with a squad like Columbus, we wanted to bring something different. So playing Derek out on the right hand side, we wanted him to run in behind, and he did that. Stretched the game for us in that position, and in doing that, create space for Aaron to find the ball and come forward in possession and help us build. And there was some good moments where you know these actions came off. But yeah, that was the plan. It was just to something different, and try and exploit the space that maybe their left wing back might leave if he's jumping to Aaron, and that was the idea coming into tonight.
Thank you.
And then we'll end it with Dennis Gomez.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Kevin. After tonight's game, what do you think are the areas of the game that DC needs to improve the most? Specifically, let's say defensive structure, transitioning, finishing, or just building up from the back. What are you seeing?
Yeah, I'd say the biggest area right now is we've got a week to recover and we've got a week to prepare for our next opponent. We've had one training session before, and in preparation for tonight's match, we had one training session to prepare for Charlotte. We had one training session to prepare for LA. It's recovery time, and top performances are coming. And we're looking forward to getting back to Audi on Saturday night and putting on a top performance for our home supporters, and hopefully picking up 3 points. We need the week to recover and to prepare.
And what was the message to the players at the end of the game, knowing that you've been in the games close enough, but not enough to get a result to continue to add points in the table?
Yeah, just it's going to take extreme attention to details and moments. We can't make a mistake. It's those are the things that we're discussing. There's a lot of positives tonight from that performance. There's a lot of positives in Charlotte, and there was definitely a lot of positives in LA. So we're trending towards a top clean performance. And that's the message to the players is, we've got to keep going. We've got to keep pushing and get back to work next week.
And lastly, what kind of response do you expect from the team for next match?
A positive response. Look, these guys are competitive characters, driven. They want to do well and get results, and there's top leaders in that in our locker room. Kai Rolls and Christian Benteke and Lucas Bartlett, and there's top characters continuing to drive the group and stay positive. And we want to get a result. There's no doubt about that.
Thank you.